it. So here's the thing. We have plenty of chickens, plenty of hens, plenty of eggs, plenty of cow. We have plenty of pigs for those that do eat pig. I'm just saying that I'm very fussy about what part of it I eat. We have plenty of wild meat options where we can either continue to farm and raise so we can produce more, so we can consume that. That we can use that is good to eat and taste well, so we can reduce how much cow beef we use if people are concerned about eating too much of one kind of meat. We have plenty of different kinds of other fishes out there. And I can tell you, I have experienced how good rabbit is when it's cooked right, how good duck is when it's cooked right. We have turkeys, obviously, how delicious moose is. It is actually the best meat I have ever eaten in my life. If you get the right age of moose that has lived a healthy, natural life, it is the most delicious. There's no fat anywhere on the entire steak. You don't have to cut any of that gross stuff off or eat it and try to swallow it, chewing it, knowing you can't chew it because it's rubber and it doesn't digest. So you have to realize all the alternatives. Buffalo is still available. There are all kinds of wild butcher shops you can go to where you can look at your alternative sources. So we don't have a shortage on any of these things. There is no reason for us to not consume and enjoy these things. There is reason to watch how much of it we consume without balancing how much vegetables and fruits and other things we need. We have plenty of dairy options available to us. There's going to be no crisis or shortage of any of these things if we continue consuming all of these things. The problem and the crisis will begin by people not using these things, and then suddenly there's a reduction in the access to all of these things because of the amount of consumerism that goes down, and therefore the amount of growth or productivity that is being done by the people responsible for taking care of the world. So it's important that there's a balance. And I also want to have to say to people, I'm sorry about the chat thing. I do see that you guys come in and say stuff, but I'm on my phone, I'm on a small screen, and I'm holding it with one hand, so I don't get the chance to write back. I'm just saying that this is a thing. And I also wanted to point out something about Ben Affleck. It's bugging me, and I want to mention this in this clip before I go. People shouldn't be paying attention to Ben and complaining about Ben as an individual, singling him out as if he's the only person behind the chaos and the problems of our recycling issues. I've actually seen articles and pictures of people watching Ben hold his single-use cups from coffee shops and complain that he is literally destroying the world all by himself and his single-use coffee use on his breaks, wherever he's at when he's having his coffee moments out in the world. Really? You really have nothing else to do but to monitor how Ben lives his life and try to say that he needs to change, that if he doesn't change, it's going to destroy the house. I'd love to see him find me and find the videos and learn this about him and see what he'd have to say about it. So that's my thing. Go live, be wise, make good choices. Don't throw your trash all over the ground, throw it in garbage, and understand that most places have a setup where whatever garbage ends up in their facilities that's not there, doesn't belong there, they will separate it. Okay, they will take the stuff their facility is made for, and they will separate it and send that stuff to the other place, and it will go to where it's got to go, and it will be done with what is meant to be done with it. It was fine before all of these changes and all these different containers. That's how they always did it. There was always work. People just got paid to separate everything, and having more jobs is a good thing, especially when dealing with people coming from different levels of education and different immigration status and people looking for work. I think there was nothing wrong with that. So that's my thing. Don't blame Ben. He's not to blame for the earth and its environment issues just because he likes to go to coffee shops and buy coffee and drink them outside and have his smoke breaks or whatever it is he does during his busy life. It happens. We have single-use coffee experiences, and we have to deal with that reality in our lives. We're not all going to come around with our own containers all the time and be planned in advance for these kind of single drop-in visits at coffee shops. Peace out, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, here. I'm wearing a one piece, just so you can see. There. It's just a summer outfit. I am dressed. Thank you. Bye.